Good morning, students. In the last class, we have seen our Boolean function design using multiplexers, right? So in today's class also we will see some of the examples using multiplexer itself, right? And we will wind up the chapter of multiplexer. So today in today's class we will discuss two very important designs using multiplexers, 4:1 multiplexer. The first one is implement a full adder implement a full adder using 4:1 muxes. Okay, so what is full adder? First we will discuss half adder. Okay, so what is half adder? Half adder is a combinational circuit. Half adder is a combinational circuit which takes two inputs and gives two outputs, right? Or it is a combination circuit which adds 2 bits, you can say, right? So here let us assume there are two inputs. You can take any you can give any names to the inputs, right? And the outputs are same, that is sum and carry, right? So with two inputs I can write two total 4 combinations, right? 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, right? So when I add, right, so there is a difference, please remember there is a difference, because this symbol 0 plus 0, this I can also call it as a logical OR. Plus symbol I can also call it as logical OR, but in case of logical OR I have only one output, right? But if I call this as addition, if I call this symbol as addition, then I will be having two outputs, right? Which are those outputs? One is sum, one is carry, right? So now I am considering this plus sign is for addition. Okay, 0 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. And 1 plus 1, if I add 1 and 1, what will be the result? It will be equal to 2, but 2 is not a decimal number, sorry, it is not a binary number, so I need to represent this 2 in binary, right? What is the binary equivalent of 2? It is 1 0. So this 0 is the sum and 1 is carry, right? So sum will be equal to 0 and carry is equal to 1, right? So this is a half adder, right, which adds only 2 bits, right? So now if I consider the full adder, what is full adder? It will take 3 inputs, right? So this third input is not an external input. It is not an external input, but it is the carry generated by the previous addition. Okay, the third input here is, in case of full adder, it is the carry generated by the previous addition, right? So now with this information we will write the truth table for full adder. Okay, moving to the next slide, where we are going to write the truth table for full adder. Inputs are again remain same, sorry, that is three inputs, right? And the outputs will remain same, that is sum and carry. There are 2 outputs and 3 inputs for full adder, right? So since there are 3 inputs, you can write total 8 combinations. Okay, so here I'll leave some space in between sum and carry, because with this truth table itself I will design the final circuit. Okay, the last sum and carry. Okay, so 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. Okay, so these are the 8 combinations. This is one sum. Next, add them. 0 plus 0 plus 0, the previous generated carry is 0, so 0 0 0, sum is 0, carry is also equal to 0. 0 0 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 0 1 0, carry is, sum is 1, carry is 0. 0 1 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 0 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 0 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. Sum is 0, carry is 1. And the last both are 1 1 here, because 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. How do you write 3 in binary? 1 1. So this is sum and this is carry. So both are high here, right? So now we will design this full adder, or we will design this truth table using 4:1 multiplexer. Okay. Now the fourth column here is, sorry, the fifth column, data to be connected. So data line to be connected to, data line to be connected to. Similarly, we need to write here same thing, that is data line is to be connected to. Data line is to be connected to, right? So first we will design the sum part using the 4:1 mux. So here nothing is given in the problem, so I'll consider, I'll treat A and B as select lines, and C will go on data line. C will appear on data line. Okay. So now sum column you can compare with C, right? So for when the select line is 0 0, so we need to combine the first two combinations, 0 1 0 1. Sum is same as C, so data line is to be connected to C. Next, C and sum are both are complement to each other, so C bar. So here also C bar and C, right? So this design part you know, right? I have discussed enough number of examples on this. Okay. Similarly here, when two outputs are 0, now no need to compare it with C. And 0 1, C is also 0 1, so C 0 1 C, last one is 1. Okay. So for sum, I'll write the output. D0 is connected to C, D1 is connected to C bar, D2 is connected to C bar, and D3 is connected to C. Okay. So similarly for carry. Next, I'll write for sum where D0 is to be connected to, I'll refer the previous table, C, C bar, C bar, C. D0 is connected to C, D1 is connected to C bar, D2 is connected to C bar, and D3 is connected to C. Right? Let us verify. C, C bar, C bar, C. Is it correct? Yes. Next, for carry 0 double C 1. For carry D0 is connected to 0, I think. Yes. 0. D1 is connected to C, D2 is also connected to C, and D3 is connected to 1. Let me verify. 0 C C 1. Right? Now we will design this circuit. So we will use 174153 IC, which has two 4:1 muxes. Okay. So there are 4 select lines. Let me draw the select line. Data lines first. Data lines. Okay. So this is these are the data lines of first 4:1 mux, and it has one separate enable pin which needs to be grounded. Similarly, the second 4:1 mux has 4 data lines, and it also has a separate enable pin that needs to be grounded. And the select lines, both select lines are common for both the muxes. So this is second 4:1 mux. Since S1 is MSB, S0 is LSB, so A is MSB in my design, okay, and B is LSB in my truth table or input, right? And C is going to appear on data line, right? So first we will take the output as sum, and second output we will consider as carry, okay, because 4:1 mux has only one output, right? So I cannot design both sum and carry using only one multiplexer, right? Because multiplexer has only one output, right? So now we will design the sum part. So D0 has to be connected to C, then D1 has to be connected to C bar. C bar is generated using a NOT gate. Then D2 is also C bar, and D2 is also connected to D1 because D1 is connected to C bar, and D3 is connected to C. Next, D0 I will connect it to ground because D0 of carry is 0. Next, D1 that has to be connected to C, correct. D2 is also C for carry. D1 and D2 are shorted, and D3 is connected to VCC, or in digitally we represent it as 1. So let me verify this for, let us say, these combinations. Okay, I will verify for these 4 combinations. So what is sum, what is carry, right? So let me write a sum and carry in their decimal notations. So what is decimal notation of sum? For which all combinations sum is high? 1, 2, 5, sorry, 1, 2, 4, 7, 1, 2, 4, 7, 1, 2, 4, 7, and carry is high for which all combinations? Let me check in the truth table. It is 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so for all these combinations sum should be high, and for all these combinations carry should be high. So what is this combination? Let me write the decimal notations. This is 6, this is 5, this is 5, and this is 4, and this is 3. Okay, so now what is select line for this combination? It is 1, 1, right? So when select lines are 1, 1, then D3 is selected in the first mux and D3 is selected in the second mux, right? So what is D3? What is the value of C in this combination? C is equal to 0. So I will make C is equal to 0. Since D3 is connected to C, so sum is equal to 0. Sum is equal to 0. Do we have 6 in the sum? No. So output is 0, correct. Then here D3 is connected to VCC, so carry is equal to 1. Do we have 6 in carry? Decimal notation? Yes. So output is correct. Next, 5. What is select line? Select line is 1, 0. Select line is 1, 0. Which data line is selected? D2 is selected, and here also D2 is selected. What is D2? D2 is connected to C bar here, but what is C here? C is 1. Since C is 1, C bar is equal to 0, right? So D2 is equal to 0, sum is equal to 0. Do we have 5 in sum? No. Means output is equal to 0, correct. Next, D2 which is connected to C, since C is high, carry is equal to 1, right? Do we have 5 in carry? Decimal notation? Yes. Output is 1, correct. Next, 4. What is select line? Select line is again 1, 0, but C is equal to 0. Since C is equal to 0, D2 is selected. What is D2? D2 will be equal to 1 now. D2 will be equal to 1, and sum will be equal to 1, right? Do we have 4 in the sum decimal notation? Yes, right? Next, and here again D2 is selected, which is connected to C. Since C is equal to 0, carry is equal to 0, right? That means carry is there is a 4 in carry decimal notation. Sorry, sum decimal notation, but there is no 4 in carry decimal notation, since output is equal to 0. And the last one, 0, 1, since select line is 0, 1, A is 0, B is 1, right? So which data line is selected? D1 is selected. Since D1 which is connected to C bar, since what is C here in this combination, C is 1, so C I will consider it as 1. Output of NOT gate is 0. Since D1 is selected, so sum is equal to 0. Sum is equal to 0. Do we have 3 in sum decimal notation? No. Output is correct. And the last one, 0, 1. Again D1 is selected and D1 is connected to C, but C is high, so carry output is equal to high. Do we have 3 in the decimal notation of carry? Yes, we have, right? So I verified this circuit for first 4, sorry, out of 8 combinations I verified it for 4. So rest 4 combinations we please verify. So this is a design of the ladder using 4:1 multiplexer. Next, I will give this as a homework. Okay, design full subtractor using 4 is to 1 marks, right? So let me write again. Full subtractor takes 3 inputs, let us say A, B, C, but the outputs are different here. One is difference, one is called a difference, second one is called ball. Sum is replaced by difference and carry is replaced by ball. Okay. Next, we will be having 3 inputs, so we are going to write all 8 combinations, right? 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0 and 1 1 1, right? So let me fill the remaining 2 columns, that is difference and ball. I'll write only this 2 table. The remaining part of the design you please carry on. Okay. 0 0. So 0 minus 0 is 1 0. 0 minus 1 is actually in decimal we represent it as minus 1, right? But how to write minus 1 in binary, right? So let us write plus 1 first, right? So 1 can be represented in binary using only 1 bit, but here I am using 2 bits. Why? The second bit, this bit, will tell you the sign. If it is positive, then MSB will be equal to 0. If it is positive, then MSB will be equal to 0, and if it is negative, this is MSB. Okay. If it is negative, then we represent it as 1, right? So what you do to write minus 1 in binary, what you have to do, first you write plus 1 in binary, which is equal to 0 1, then you take its 2's complement. You take its 2's complement. How to get 2's complement here, right? So how to obtain 2's complement? First you obtain 1's complement. What is 1's complement? Just reverse the bits. If you have 1, make it 0, and if you have 0, make it 1. Then you add 1 to it, right? So what is 2's complement of 0 1? First you have to reverse the bits to obtain 1's complement. 1 will become 0, 0 will become 1. Then you add 1 to it. So 1 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. There is no carry here, so 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is the binary equivalent of minus 1. This is binary equivalent of minus 1. So difference, this first is difference, next one is the ball. Okay. So this is 1, this is 1. Similarly, 0 minus 1, again minus 1, minus 1 minus 1, 0 is minus 1. So 1, 1. Now here for this combination, you see 0 minus 1 is minus 1, which is written as 1 1. Okay. Again you subtract 1 from it. What you will get? 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 as it is. This is difference and this is borrow. So what is difference is 0, borrow is 1. So 1 minus 0 minus 1, sorry, 0 is difference is 1, borrow is 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, both are 0. So here also 0, 0. And here 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, which is represented as 1, 1. So this is the 2 table, and you make a group of 2 combinations. Again consider A and B as the select lines, and C will appear on data line, right? So carry on with this design. Okay. The difference column is same as sum column of full adder. Okay. So that part of the design will remain same, only the borrow part will change. So this ends the design of multiplexer or the Boolean functions using different kinds of multiplexers. In the next slide we will discuss carry look ahead adder.